Hello, welcome to our presentation. We are Team Powerpuff, and today we would like to introduce to you about the social, mobile, and local marketing and how they are applied in online business. Here is the contents of our presentation. The first part is introduction. In this part, we're gonna clarify the differences between traditional marketing versus social marketing and the relationship between the social, mobile, and local marketing. The second part is social marketing. In this part, we're gonna talk about the social marketing process and the marketing capabilities of social marketing platform. The third part is mobile marketing, in which we will gonna identify the key elements of a mobile marketing campaign. The last part is local and locational based mobile marketing. In this part, we're gonna talk about the capabilities of locational based local marketing. Now let's move to the first part, which is introduction to social, mobile, and local marketing. After 2007, many major trends have transformed the online marketing from traditional one to the new social marketing. The first trend is the eyeball to conversation. This trend emphasizes in online marketing that has shifted from exposing consumers to messages toward engaging them in conversation about brands. To be more specific, it is a shift from old advertisement, which was displayed as flash brand message to millions of users, and their main goal is to attract as much eyeballs and make as much impression as possible to social possible, and transform it to social marketing, which is all about business participating in and shaping this social process conversation. Social marketing emphasizes that consumer purchase decisions are increasingly driven by the conversation, choice, taste, and opinion of the consumer. Social marketing includes all things social, like listening, discussing, interacting, emphasizing, and engaging in the consumer. Is not simply a new ad channel, but a collection of technology-based tools for communicating with shoppers. Second trend is desktop to smartphone and tablet. Social, mobile, and local marketing are the fastest growth form of online marketing. The rise of mobile spending has also led to social spending. By 2018, US mobile marketing spending is accounted for $70 billion annually, $1 billion. So what is the difference between traditional online marketing and the new social marketing? Well, the traditional marketing try to create visual impression advertisement to attract customers. Buying is the only end result that they wanted. And traditional online marketing would not expect to listen to their customer. On the other hand, social marketing engaged in conversation to gain insight and customer loyalty. They encourage loyal customers to share their enthusiasm with their friends and create a community of fans online. Also its goal is to increase the share of online conversation, which is in order to strengthen the brand and drive sales. Social, mobile, and local digital marketing are self-reinforcing and connected. For example, as mobile become more popular, they will enhance the use of social sites and vice versa. Local and mobile marketing are also highly related, as the locals tend to spend a considerate amount of money on mobile apps and ad advertisement, and mobile also encourage customers to search for local merchants. Over time, this will become more overlapped, and this free platform become more tightly connected. Strong tie among them has significantly implied for managing a marketing campaign in a new environment. especially when you are designing a social marketing campaign that your consumer will be accessing the campaign using mobile device, and often they were looking for local content. Now let's move to the second part, which is the social marketing. First, let's talk about the social network. There are hundreds of social network sites worldwide, but the most popular sites are Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Pinterest, Snapchat, and Tumblr, which accounting for more than 90% of all visits. Social marketing campaigns apply multiple social sites to reach the maximum audience. And the success of a marketing campaign will be measured by the engagement, which is the amount and intensity of users involved in the site. Next is the social marketing process. There are 5 steps in this process. The first step is fan acquisition, which is using a variety of means to attract people to your marketing message. Second step is engagement, which encourage visitors to interact your content and brand. The third step is education, which encouraging visitors to send their likes and comments to their friends. Fourth step is community, which is defined as a stable group of fans engaged and communicating with one another over a substantial period of time and about your brand. And the last step, and also the goal, is the brand strength, in which the social marketing campaign would eventually drive the sale up. Now, we're going to analyze the marketing capability of social marketing platform.
So first is Facebook. Facebook is built to maximize the connection among people and encourage people to reveal and match personal information about themselves. Facebook also used to magnify the social density of the Facebook audience, refer to the number of interactions among members of a group, and reflect the connectedness of the group, even if the connections are forced on users. This opens a marketing opportunity for business to target their specific customer. The effectiveness of Facebook ads can be measured using 5 steps of the social marketing model: fan acquisition, engagement, education, community, and ultimately brand strengthening and sales. Next is Twitter. So next is Twitter. Twitter is a micro-blogging social network site that allows users to send and receive 140 character messages, as well as video, photo, and article preview. Twitter marketing tools include promoted tweet, promoted channels, promoted account, enhanced profile pages, the Twitter Amplify program, television ad retargeting, lead generation card, and app install and app engagement ad. Measuring the result of Twitter marketing is similar to measuring the result of Facebook and other social marketing platforms, with some minor changes to account for the unique quality of Twitter. So thirdly, Pinterest. Pinterest is a social network site that provides users with an online bot to which they can pin interesting pictures. The success of Pinterest is based in part on a shift in customer behavior enabled by the new technology. We will talk about brand using pictures rather than words. Pinterest marketing tools include promoted pins, adding to Pinterest logo to the website, pinning photo to Pinterest, and direct user to the website, creating theme-based Pinterest bots, placing URL to store that you support and receive lead generation fee, interacting your bin and bot with other social sites, networking with user and follower. One downside of the social marketing is that brands lose a substantial amount of control over where they appear in terms of other content and what you say about the brand on social sites. So next we will talk about mobile marketing.
Hello, everyone. Now I will talk about mobile marketing. The first, I will introduce to you the definition of mobile marketing. Mobile marketing involves the use of mobile devices such as smartphones and tablets, computers to display banner ads, rich media, video games, email, text messaging, in-store messaging, etc. All right. So in terms of product, initially, mobile commerce was focused primarily on digital goods such as music, videos, games, and ebooks. However, today, traditional retail products and travel services are the source of much of the growth in mobile commerce. Marketers have moved aggressively to use social networks and viral marketing using customer banner ads, product characters, videos, games, virtual worlds, and surveys to influence behavior and gather valuable data. Okay, so let's move on to the next slide where I will talk about how people use their mobile device to shop. All right, we can see that most of the customers use mobiles to research for product and compare prices, and however, while they do research the products, they will not research or make a purchase, right? So let's move on to the next slide where I talk about the key players in the mobile marketing fields. Okay, the key players in this field are Google and Facebook. Facebook is the top app both in audience size and share of time spent, followed by Facebook Messenger in second place. Google has top of the top 7 apps, which are Google Maps, Google Search, Google Play, and Gmail. All right, most of the apps in the top 25 popular apps include social network, entertainment-oriented apps, utilities apps, and retail-oriented apps. However, many of the fastest growing apps in terms of unique visitors are those from on-demand service provider. Yes, so now we'll move on to the next part. All right, what is As you can see in the screen over here, these are all the types of popular apps. All right, so let's move on to the next slide where I talk about the implication for marketers. First of all, in terms of ad placement, marketer needs to place ads in apps where most of the action is for attracting consumer, and that means social network and entertainment apps. Marketer needs to concentrate their marketing in popular apps. Niche marketers, on the other hand, can concentrate their ads in apps that support that niche. Moreover, responsive design is required so that branding images can be adjusted automatically based on the device the consumer is using. Studies have found that 90% of multi-device users switch among screens to complete tasks, and consumers nowadays are moving seamlessly among devices, either sequentially or simultaneously. Thus, the more screen consumer have, the more consumer touchpoint or marketing opportunity exists. And last, merchant needs to be on all platforms and to be integrated across platforms in order to send a coherent message and to create a convenient consumer platform. Right, next I will talk about the key dimensions to measure for mobile social marketing, which are fan acquisition, engagement, amplification, community, brand strength, and sales. Right, in terms of acquisition, these count impression, click-through, and the number of unique visitors to a mobile or desktop website, pages reviewed, time on site. In terms of engagement, this includes actions such as inquiries, reserve, or visit a physical store, click to call, or check map for the direction, etc. These are all the activities that prove that the consumer are engaged in the brand. In terms of amplification, this includes SMS to friends, notify friends of the location, share location, or offer with friends. In terms of community, this includes the content generated by visitor or responders, reviews, posts, positive comments generated. And lastly, sales includes purchases, percentage increase in sales due to local mobile campaign, percentage of customer from local mobile. Right, that will be the end of mobile marketing. I will move on to the next part, local and location-based mobile marketing. Right, In terms of definition, location-based marketing targets marketing messages to users based on their location. Generally, location-based marketing involves marketing of location-based services. This involves providing services to users based on their location. Right. Next, I will talk about the growth of local marketing. After the introduction of Google Maps in 2025 and smart telephone in 2007, online local marketing began to rapidly expand. Google Maps on desktop computers enabled the targeting of ads to users based on a general sense of their IP address and enabled merchants to display ads to users based on the general location of potential customers. The GPS receivers in second generation smartphone introduced in 2008 and along with other techniques meant that of users' location, latitude, and longitude could be fairly well known. Okay, the key players in location-based mobile marketing are in the same giants who dominate the mobile marketing environment described in the previous section, namely Google, Facebook, Apple, Twitter, YP, or formerly known as Yellow Pages, Pandora, and Millennia. In terms of tools and campaign, we have geosocial-based service marketing, in which users share location with friends, can be used for check-in services like Foursquare, Friend Finders, transportation services. The second tool is location-based service marketing, which provides services to consumers looking for local services and products. The next part is mobile local social network marketing based on user location, which involve letting consumers to send messages within an app based on mention of interest in products in Facebook and Twitter posts. The next tool is proximity marketing. Right? In proximity marketing, this enables consumers to send messages to consumers in the area of a store or outlet to generate sales using a virtual fence around the retail location. Next tool we have is in-store messaging, which are messaging consumers while entering or browsing in a store. This enables retailers to collect, analyze, and respond to customers' real-time shopping behavior. Macy's, Lord Taylor, and Target use beacon marketing to greet customers and offer deals. All right, and last tool we have is location-based app messaging. Okay, one example of this is PayPal mobile app, which detects consumer near store that offers PayPal payment option and entices them with offer to visit. Okay, and last I'll talk about means of measurement. Right. This has the same key dimension of measurement as mobile marketing, which are acquisition, engagement, amplification, community, and sales, right? That would be the end of our speech today and concludes our chapter 7. Thank you for listening. If you have any question, please comment below.